Hi everyone! The book that I want to present to you today is The Outsiders by S.E. Hinton. This book consists of events that are in fact fictional, but they are also plausible and reasonably modern, which is why I would classify this book as contemporary realistic fiction. The book is about a young boy named Ponyboy. The town that he lives in is divided into two social groups, the Socs and the Greases. The Socs consist of the upper class of the town, and the Greasers are the lower class. There is an inevitable rivalry between these two groups, and after a confrontation in which Ponyboy's friend accidentally kills a Soc in self-defense, Pony and Johnny run away and hide in an old abandoned country church. And the rest of the book details the boys' thoughts and feelings about their situation, and it also details the events that happened while they are away from home and living in the church. The themes in this book are very relevant and important. For example, one of the most explicit themes has to do with the importance of maintaining family relationships. And as members of the church, I'm sure that we can almost all agree that this theme is worthwhile and even wholesome. This book also deals with the consequences of actions. It does this by playing with the idea of sin and consequent redemption. The character of Johnny does a lot to further this theme, and the way that he deals with everything kind of adds up at the end, and I don't want to ruin anything by telling you what happens. I also love this book because it incorporates canonical literature. I feel like incorporating this classical literature will help get kids curious about it and may eventually lead them to explore it even further. At one point in the story, Ponyboy says, "Nothing gold can stay. I was remembering a poem I'd read once." "What?" said Johnny. "Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold, her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief. So dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay." Johnny was staring at me. "Where'd you learn that?" "That was what I meant." Robert Frost wrote it. He meant more to it than I'm getting, though. I was trying to find the meaning the poet had in mind, but it eluded me. I always remembered it because I never quite got what he meant by it. Clearly this book is beautifully written as well. I feel like I would only recommend it to kids that were in 5th grade or higher. I think it deals with violence and death, and these things maybe require a little bit more of a mature audience. I remember reading this book when I was in 6th grade, so I was 11 years old, and I dealt pretty well with it then, so I think that would probably be a good age to start. It's probably one of my favorite books. I've loved it since I first read it when I was just a kid, and I would recommend it highly. Bye.